girl. And you're my good girl. She says, I'm always your good girl. I'm always your good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I have decided to do a Sunday vlog to take you along on what to me is the first work day of the week in a certain sense, because for years now, I've used Sunday to get ready for the week of teaching. And because I am perhaps even an over-preparer. So yeah, we have this issue in the back where the young man decides to build forts over there, which, on our part of the yard, which, yeah, not good, but it's okay. As you can see, it's a snowy day in March. What's today? The 12th of March, 2023. So I have to get ready. Of course, it's an hour later than it would have been, because now we've already started daylight savings. If it were up to me, we wouldn't have it at all. As an early riser, I like morning sun, but whatever. I hope they don't decide to keep it the whole time, because apparently that would be bad for us. It would be unhealthy to have daylight savings the whole time. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll take you along for a pretty straightforward workish day. We'll see what happens. Hello, everyone. So as I write here, I really want to try and write more in my journal, my lovely journal, and I decided to go ahead and start with my new pen and ink, even though it means that the ink on the pages will be different, but that's okay. And I wanted to show you what's the plan is for today, now that I'm clean, took a shower and everything, made my bed. First, I prep my 2 classes that I'm going to teach. I teach 2 sections of a fairy tale course and 2 sections of a language course. Then I have to, because this is a strange week, the last week before spring break, there are people who need to take the test earlier than I wanted. The test is Friday, but some people want to take it early, which means I need to go ahead and already prepare the prep sheet for them and the actual test, which is really just kind of, basically, it's already done. I just need to sort of put in the correct dates and stuff, but still. So those 2 things will come next, probably. Or either that, or I'll go ahead and there's a lot of bookkeeping, since participation is how I keep track of people's attendance, and just that they're participating is important. I assign participation points for both of my classes, and it's a little bit complicated because they can get them by either speaking in class or participating on a discussion board on our learning management system, and I have to keep track of that. So that'll take a little bit of time. I've kind of kept track as I go along, so it shouldn't take, I just need to put the points in, basically. Then when that's done, I'm going to go into my grading tunnel to finish grading this one test that I haven't done yet. And I have a feeling this is the cutoff for the day. We'll see. If I get the test done, I really need to get that test done, so that's important. If I have time and energy, I have another pile of reader response journals to grade for the fairy tale class that hasn't been done yet. Also, my main household task every day is to clean the litters, which is a little complicated now with Lily. And to be honest, I only did half of them yesterday, so I feel bad, but I'm still not going to do them right away now. I think I'm going to wait. And then at some point I do need to just go through my email. I'm pretty good about that. And I really want to finish this book today, because it's almost done and it's taken me forever to read it. The Zola, it's taken me a long time, and I've loved it, but I'm sort of over it a little bit, even though I love it, if you understand that. Also, one stupid little thing I need to do is that this is the wrong time. It's actually an hour later. And I need to look at it's just a cheap little digital watch, but it's one of those ones that has buttons, and I never understand the buttons. I have to look at the instructions, but at least I have the instructions. They're not lost. Probably could find it online. So that's the plan. And yeah, I'll take you along. At some point I'll have a little bite to eat. Yeah, so that's it for now. See you soon, bye. So I'm just going through the PowerPoint presentation and the notes for the discussion tomorrow. We are discussing a French fairy tale by Charles Perrault, Little Thumbling. Petit Poussé, I think. Petit Poussé. And I'm by no means an expert on Perrault, but, you know, having taught the class now, I know a little bit about the history of how he came to publish the Mother Goose Tales. And so to get them started on the discussion, we talk about ogres. And I always think it's sort of funny to talk about this particular specimen. We're not sure. It could be, so this is in Bern, the capital of Switzerland, and it could be anti-Semitic, it could be something else, we're not sure. And Hans Ging is actually, he's done other sculptures around Bern. I just think it's a funny example of an ogre, because we're getting into the fairy tales where violence happens, sort of symbolic violence, including the eating of children. Yeah. So yeah, just a little insight on that. I'm going to stop soon and go get me some food and maybe another cup of coffee. We'll see. Hey, Mr. T, what's going on? What's going on? Excuse the not so nice, needs to be vacuumed floor. Lily, what you doing, girl? Hi. Hi, what you doing? Are you good? Are you good? Are you my good girl? Yeah. Okay, let's get something to eat. Hey, there's another kitty. It's just a laverne. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. How's it going? Pretty girl? Are you a pretty girl? You're so pretty. You're so pretty. So yesterday Bill made a new thing from the New York Times, and it doesn't look very good now in the leftover containers, but it was cauliflower with parsley and tahini, and there's a lot of that left, and there's some potatoes left. I'm gonna mix it all together. I'm not gonna use all of that though, but that'll be part of my lunch. If I'm still hungry, I might have something else, and I'm gonna make coffee. Hey everyone, I thought I would show myself on my Sunday vlog. It's so funny to me how vlogging my work, you know, this is a work day, sort of, it's helping me to calm down, which is so strange. And I don't know why. It's something about distraction thing again, but I don't know what it is. I haven't decided why it's helping me so much, but that's good, right? Because I need things that help me that are, you know, not the usual things. We won't get into what they are. Anyway, so I'm eating my delicious, it doesn't look very yummy, but it's absolutely delicious. The cauliflower with the tahini and the parsley and then the potatoes. And last night we had it with salmon. And it's just really yummy. So yeah, this is my lunch, brunch. So I've sort of like slid into sort of not very strict fasting. Like, it's not really fasting, but I don't, like on days when I don't have to go anywhere, like this is my first meal and it's 12 and I've been up since, well, so daylight savings, 7. But I had coffee and water, lots of water, but no food. And that's pretty usual on days when I work, I definitely eat something. Because, yeah, no. And all through the day I snack I try to keep it fairly healthy. The good thing is, I think it's good, is that my sweet tooth is very small. Like I do like sweets, but it's more like I like the idea of sweets. I don't eat a lot of, I mean, I probably do. I mean, I do eat something sweet every day, but I what I want to eat is usually savory. So, you know, I'm all about the umami. So savory is better for me. Anyway, so now I'm eating my lunch and I'm sort of thinking about my next thing I'm due. So what I've done already is the one class and I signed their participation. So that's good. So now I think I'm going to tackle the other class and specifically the test situation, which is a little annoying because I usually just like to do the tests right before, like the prep sheets, but because of these kids that are going early. So the place where I teach, I won't get into too many details, but this week they have, the school has this tradition, which, you know, we all kind of roll our eyes at a little bit, because it's like they have their own separate celebration of St. Patrick's Day, which the reason is because back in the day, sometimes St. Patrick's Day coincided with spring break, and our student body, or it's a very sort of, there's a lot of Greek activity, so the fraternities, they decided they need to have their own St. Patrick's Day, which goes by another name, which I won't say. But it is a bit, you know, it's a lot of, the key component of it is that the bars, etc., stay open. Like they people go out in the middle of the night for like an early, whatever they want to call it. So it's like a continuous access to alcohol, and the school is, you know, it's a bit of a, what's the word, tightrope, because it is part of the allure of college here, and for some, you know, for a certain group of student, and there's a small part of me that's like, sure, it is what it is, but of course the other part of me is like, I never would, I'm so glad I don't teach on that day, the day of that, this day I'm referring to, which is coming up this week. And I just stay away from it all. I stay away from the uptown anyway, because, you know, I just don't like that. I don't like the groups of people and crowds and the drinking, even though, you know, I sort of understand it. But anyway, that's this week. That's another aspect. And that's part of the reason why some of the people won't be here. Some people want to stay away from it even more. So it's a bit of an issue, a bit of a college issue. Anyway, so that's what I have to do, and then I will just finish up with the other prep, and then it's into the grading tunnel. And I'll show you I'll show you a picture on the screen of my silly, it's such a funny, I think we're on episode, like they have over 3,000, well into almost 4,000 episodes of this soap opera, and you can watch you can go back a ways to watch, they have them all streaming, which is what I do. And its audience must be getting older and older. So it always has a group of young people, but it has a lot of older people and these different stories that are somewhat entertaining. It's sort of okay, because it seems to be aware of its own silliness, as it, you know, to a certain degree. But it's entertaining, and I kind of just fall into having it playing in the background while I'm grading. So it's sort of like another coping thing. It's not really distractions. Well, sort of. It is a little bit like I only watch it when I grade. And the thing is, when I don't grade, I don't really want to watch it, because I do have other things, better things to do with my time. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, I think I will stop. I've already chatted here for a little while and you see my face. So I will continue working and taking you along with my day. And I'll try and get some more good, well, cat footage. I don't know how good it will be, but we will get them on camera. Talk to you later. Bye. So sometimes I have an assistant assistant in quotes. This is what Lily does when she gets a little bored, or she wants some attention, or maybe a snack, but probably just more attention at this point. I think there's a black kitty here somewhere too, but I don't know. Oh, there's a Shirley. Is it a Shirley? Bye. So yeah, their mama is not giving them enough attention because she's busy. So Lily decides to become an assistant and help me. She's very helpful. I'm sorry, Lily, I gotta work. I'm working. I'm trying to get this, I've become a little less focused, and I did the test and the prep sheet, I got that ready, and now I'm like basically prepping, and it takes a while for me to figure out things and shuffle days around that are getting tossed together. Anyway, it's just work, and I will hopefully be done soon, and then I have to assign exercises for homework, so to speak, which doesn't take very long, but you have to do it. And then I can enter the grading tunnel. So we're kind of working towards working, which I don't like. I wish I were working towards not working, right, Lily? But all will be well, and I got my drinks, and I actually did decide it was okay to take something to make me feel better, because I'm a bit sore. But we're okay. Look at her cute little paws. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You're so fluffy. She's so fluffy. Anyway, I will go back to work now. Bye. Sorry, Lily. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And standardized testing. These are Gymnasium, which is for the highest achieving students, Realschule for middle achieving students, or Mittelschule
maybe he
or
doesn't.
Hauptschule for the lowest achieving students. Now, each of these lasts from the 5th to 9th or 10th grade. After the 10th grade.
Hopefully I'll be able to turn this around because I'm holding it with my left hand. Is it going to focus? Or is it not focusing? What's going on? That's weird. Oh, I see, because it's the hand. Okay. Well, I'm going to come in here and maybe make it unfocus because I want to cross some things off. So bear with me, guys. We're going to cross off that. Oh, but as I do this, I remember I do need to request to have a cop. Oh, no, actually, no, not quite yet. I don't need to do that yet, but I do need to do it soon. Yes, I've done that. This is where I'm at, guys, right here, where I said I need to get this done, and then I can sort of, well, and of course the letters. And I really want to do the other things, but we'll see. One good thing about being better about keeping up here is that I see when I do this, I remember there's something connected to this that I don't need to do right now, but I will need to do soon. And so in terms of keeping track of to-dos, where do you put things that are date sensitive but not right now, kind of today? And I have to remember that where I put them is in here, either in the back or on the week, right here. Actually, this has all been working really well, and I just haven't really shown anyone because sometimes I don't have time. But like, okay, so I'm going to do that right now. And then this is my notebook for grading, and I will get to it. Okay, work. I'm sorry, Shirley. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still in the tunnel. I'm sorry. Poor baby. Yeah. Oh, Shirley. Yeah. Sorry, girl. I want to jump up, don't you? Kitties are visiting me and like, Mama, why are you grading so much? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still grading at almost 6 p.m. Yeah, but hopefully I'll be done pretty soon. Hi everyone, I'm just holding the camera and I just wanted to finish the vlog. I got the test done, but what I don't like about how, I mean it's all fine, is how I finished grading the test as dinner was being served, so to speak. So there was no time for anything than just to go straight to eating dinner, which I really didn't like. I really like to have some downtime from working to dinner, and that didn't happen because of the grading. And so I had my dinner and we watched our show, and then I came back and I had to enter the grades. And I also had a peek at the PowerPoint for tomorrow, which will be fine, but I sort of feel like I worked too much and so I hadn't had enough downtime. But on the other hand, and that's pretty unusual that I work all the way up until dinner. I try and have a break, and I still haven't done the letters, which I have to do now before I go to bed. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, the letters, and I'm gonna get ready for bed. I've already had my I take a little ZzzQuil stuff to help me sleep for pain and for sleeping. So basically I worked all day, as you can see. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. I don't even know what to say. It's like kind of boring, kind of a boring ending. But I mean, I was on the Twitter a little bit, but yeah, not much. Anyway, so yeah, but at least I got the work done. I still have the other things on the list that you saw to do, and they will just get, delegated to whenever I have time. So yeah, that's just what happens when you're as booked as I am right now. And other than this morning, but maybe right now before I go to bed, while I do the letters, I'll listen to Clarissa. And then when I get ready to go to bed, I'll read a little bit before I sleep. But as you can see, there's just not much time for for anything else other than getting the stuff done that I need to get done. Anyway, I hope this is kind of interesting. It seems kind of, it's deliberately very pedestrian, like this is what I do, but I hope it's enjoyable. And there was some cat footage, so yeah, that'll make it all bearable. And I will talk to you soon. I do want to do a reading update at some point, because I will finish The Kill very soon, if not today. And, you know, kind of like starting a few other things. You know, the reading is still happening, but it is sort of in the background a little bit. Anyway, thank you all for watching and subscribing and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you soon. Good night. Bye-bye.